Greetings, metalheads. Welcome to Friday the 13th YouTube channel. Hope you're having a good day. Now, Dream Evil are about to release their new album called Metal Gods. It's coming out the 26th of July. This is a fantastic album, folks. And if you're a fan of old school metal, especially the old Dream Evil albums, this is an album for you. So check out this review, metalheads. Now, this band was originally formed back in 1999 by guitarist Fredrik Nordström, who was a fantastic producer and guitarist. He met up with Gus G from Firewind to talk about doing a new project or band called Dream Evil. This soon turned into a full-time band, and the band have been writing some amazing albums since the beginning of their career. The band would also be introduced with the drummer Snowy Shaw, as we all know, with King Diamond and Merciful Fate, a fantastic drummer. Now, joining Snowy Shaw, also Fredrik and Gus G, would be vocalist Niklas Isfeldt, who was a fantastic singer, very much reminds me of Klaus from the Scorpions, along with bassist Peter Stålfors, who'd complete the debut album, which is an amazing album. This debut album was called Dragonslayer, and this was released in 2002, a fantastic debut on Century Media Records. As you may know, it's a great album with some fantastic old school metal songs. Now, the debut album for me would come across two artists, the Scorpions and Saxon, and maybe a hint of Judas Priest and Primal Fear, but this debut album, Dragonslayer, is a brilliant album. The band's second album, Evilized, was a brilliant album, a lot more strong than the debut album. Had also introduced bands like Halloween and Judas Priest into the music. But the next album, as we all know, is the cult classic for Dream Evil, In the Book of Heavy Metal. Now, this was released in 2004. For me, personally, this is my favourite album by the band. It's sheer power from start to finish. Most of you out there are going to agree with me, so leave some comments and let me know what you think is your favourite Dream Evil album of the past. For me, like I say, Dream Evil, Book of Heavy Metal is the cult classic. In 2006, the band is going to release their next album. This is called United. A couple of lineup changes on this album. As you may know, Gus G would leave the band to concentrate on Firewind. His replacement would be Mark Black, a great guitar player. To replace Snowy Shaw on drums would have new drummer at the time, Pat Power, great drummer, great replacement for Snowy Shaw. In 2010, the band released their next album called In the Night. This is another fantastic album. Great follow-up to United. In 2017, the band released their next album for Century Media. This would be the last album for the label. It's called Six. If you are a fan of old school metal, and especially the old albums by Dream Evil, this is a great follow-up. The new album is fantastic, folks. Trust me, it's a full-on metal album at its best. Now, this new album was once again produced by Fredrik Nordström. As we all know, Fredrik is a fantastic producer. He's worked with some great bands in the past. So I'm going to enlighten you with the titles for this new album. The opening track was the title track. It's called Metal Gods, followed by Chosen Force, The Tyrant Dies at Dawn, Lightning Strikes, Fight in the Night, Masters of Arms, Born in Hell, Insane, Night Stalker, and the last song is called YANA. So that's the titles for the new album. So the lineup for this new album is Fredrik Nordström on guitars. We'd have Niklas Isfeldt on vocals, Peter Payne on bass guitar. We'd have Markus Fristedt on guitars, and on drums, Sören Fardvik on drums. So that's the lineup for the new album. So now I'm going to tell you what I think of the album and the songs. So, folks, I'm going to tell you about the debut song on the album. The opening track is the title track, Metal Gods. This is a brilliant song, folks. Takes me back to the 80s. Listening to the lyrics just takes me back to the youth when growing up, how we all got into metal. It's very, very cheesy in places, but I love the way this band come out and do some fantastic riffs and vocals. They kind of remind me a little bit of Manowar somewhat, or Hammerfall, but they do it in style. Metal Gods is a great opening track. Niklas's vocals are brilliant. Like I say, they do remind me a little bit of Klaus from Scorpions. Musically, it's very much like Saxon, Primal Fear, Hammerfall. It's really, really good music. And like I said, if you have heard the previous albums, you'll know just what to expect. I particularly like the chorus and the verses, the lyrics, very, very much 80s. The music is absolutely brilliant, very, very much in the 80s style. And like I say, if you are an old school metalhead like myself, you're really going to enjoy this album and this song. Metal Gods is a fantastic opening track, folks. Next song, The Chosen Force. This is a really cool song. It's a little bit more laid back to the opening track. However, it does have that Scorpions and very much a vibe of Hammerfall, with maybe a hint of Pretty Maids, especially with the keyboard vibe. Next song is called The Tyrant Dies at Dawn. This pretty much, like I say, reminds me of Hammerfall, but it also reminds me of Firewind and also Mystic Prophecy. However, the chorus does remind me of Primal Fear and also Hammerfall mixed together. Next up is the song Lightning Strikes. 3 bands come to mind when I listen to this: Judas Priest, Saxon, and Primal Fear. 3 classic bands. So if you do like those bands, this next song, Lightning Strikes, is for you. Vocals by Niklas are on top form. He's always done a fantastic vocal range on every album. Musically, the band are really shining through on this song and this whole album. Next up is the song Fight in the Night. This is a fantastic song, folks. It's a really heavy song. Reminds me of 2 bands, Judas Priest and Primal Fear. If you like the vibe of those 2 bands, this is for you. It's a full-on metal song, really headbanging song, very melodic, very well arranged with some brilliant playing and vocals all around. Check it out, folks. It's called Fight in the Night. The whole rest of the album is absolutely fantastic as well. But if you really want to hear a really good album this year, Dream Evil is a fantastic album. Metal gods, you can't go wrong, metalheads. If you're a metalhead from the 80s, this is going to take you back to youth. Production's excellent. The songs are excellent. I'm going to give this album 5 out of 5. It's called Metal Gods by Dream Evil. And sadly, unfortunately, I don't know what label's releasing this. I have no information. I'm not sure if it's Century Media or a new label, but check it out. You'll be found it on the internet to buy. Dream Evil, welcome back, guys, in the Book of Heavy Metal.